Nicely done, Larry. Thanks for that.
Dying to use that microphone for a long time.
I'll tell you what, I didn't realize I was so ready for Major's Minute to come back. There you go. Now, we are joined by Bill Stillwell from the Xbox Backward Compatibility team, who is wearing an incredible hockey jersey here, by the way, Bill. Check this out.
My NHL 94 Sega Genesis hockey jersey.
That's quality.
You got to make Gretzky's head bleed. That's what
it's all.
Just if you spill ketchup, he's done it. It's an exciting day for fans of Back Compat. We teased the original Xbox Back Compat announcements for the show, and the response was great. A few of them may have slipped out today, and I just want to say to the Reset Era thread poster who said, "Oh, there's no way they're going to have more than this." Just wait. You're going to see it right now. You are wrong. All right. So how's the team feeling? You've been real busy.
Yeah, it's been a busy year. I think since the holidays, the team's really delivered an amazing amount of games. I mean, they've just been kind of cranking. And while all of that has been going on, and while the 360 games have been coming out, in the back was always that note of, hey, the original Xbox games were coming too. We had another wave coming out, and now it's time to talk about them.
You must have seen all the buzz that's been going around since we teased this announced last week. Right? I mean, that must make the team feel really...
I think so. I think it's always rewarding to know that what you work on is something that people are excited about, and that's what motivates the team. That's what drives them to do what they do.
You're a hero.
It's not me. It's an amazing team of engineers, and they get all the credit.
Very good of you. Well, listen, let's get to it. I want to see this list, right? So without further ado, here are the original Xbox Back Compat games coming this month in April.
Oh my God, Morrowind.
So Morrowind, we've got Breakdown, we've got Conquer, we've got Jade Empire.
Jade Empire. Oh, I love this one.
SSX 3, Blinks the Time Sweeper, he's very close to my heart.
Hunter, the Reckoning.
Panzer Dragoon's in there.
A lot of people wanted Panzer Dragoon or to. We can't even keep up. Star Wars, KOTOR 2. Look at all these Star Wars titles.
Like an eye test.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Starfighter, Star Wars Republic Commando. Does that make 7 Star Wars titles now on OG Xbox One? Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction. I love this. Peter Stormare, Destroy All Humans, MX Unleashed, and Full Spectrum Warrior, and Panzer Elite Action, Fields of Glory. You wanted that one, didn't you?
That was on my list. What an incredible list.
Yeah, it's a great list, and the publisher supports. This is a tougher set of games because they're so much older. Licensing is a lot harder, but the publisher support. You saw Disney and Star Wars. I mean, they've jumped on board, and it's been great. Yeah, I'm super excited about some of these games.
Yeah, personally, Jade Empire. That was my first Western RPG. I just have some great memories about it. Yeah. And I just, I can't wait. It was the first time, for me at least, the first BioWare game I played. And I think the first BioWare game a lot of people played. KOTOR as well. We're getting to see all of these here in Back Compat.
Yeah,
absolutely. Were there any in that list that you're particularly, as a gamer yourself, really excited about?
Panzer Dragoon Orta is one that I'm really excited about. It's a good one to finally get back to homing lasers.
All right.
Right. I think we can take a look at them, right? We can take a look at some
that's the thing. I think a lot of these games, they don't look how you remember. They look better than you remember, and that's because your team has actually been able to coax out a significant amount of visible improvement, and we're seeing that right here. So what, you brought the old teams back together, and they started coding, and how did this happen?
We talked about this before. One of the things that happened when we first started looking at original Xbox games, we have a technology called the Heichi method, named after Eric Heichi, the developer who did it. And what he does is he enhances the resolution, and actually, and you first saw this with KOTOR when we first showed it. The developer themselves said, I like the way the game looks now because it's how I remember it, not how it actually was. And you start to see that when you see this. And basically what it takes is where you would normally have 1 pixel of resolution, we can have a lot more pixels. So instead of it being black or white, you can have 3 black and 1 white, and you can increase the detail as it expands out. And it really shows through in these games.
And things are smoother as well, so it's not just, I feel like, the pixels, but really...
Yeah, well, there's effects that happen when you're a little bit blockier, and you get sort of the shimmery effect and things like that in the older versions of the game that just go away when we've enhanced the visuals.
So talk us through some of the specific improvements we're seeing here. I mean, clearly it looks a lot sharper. This looks smoother.
That was my character I used in Jade Empire.
Oh, nice.
That's very good.
What are the particular technical improvements we're seeing here?
So all of this happens at the emulation layer. The game itself thinks it's running exactly the same way it always ran. It never sees anything different. And what's key for a lot of these games is that the developer, the artists that created these assets, that created these imagery, we're now able to show them at the resolution that they were created at and closer to the true intent, as opposed to where they were limited before on what the output was for the technology at the time. And the games just look so much cleaner. They look so much smoother. Details are more present. and everything just feels like a better game when you play it.
That's awesome. There's something poetic about the game not knowing that it looks
Yes.
as good as it does.
You don't know
I
your
love
own
that.
strength.
That's right.
What other Xbox One features will we be able to use with these games?
Well, ultimately, these are just like any other Xbox One game. So all the features that the Xbox One offers in terms of parties and other things, if the game supports it, you can take advantage of those in the game as well.
So I can imagine two things people want to know. One is, how do I get these? And two is, when can I play them?
So we're going to have a couple different release dates for different sets of games. Some of them are going to come out on the 17th. Some of them are going to come out on the 26th. And we'll post that on the Xbox Wire, the specifics of which ones come out when.
Yep.
In addition to that, though, like any of the other back compat games, if you own the disc, you put the disc in, it'll initiate the download. If you own the game digitally, or you buy it digitally, you can go into Ready Install and just install it straight from there.
So you may already have these games.
That's right. If you have that disc, you go dust off that drawer, you pull it out and you find it, you pop it in your
Great.
in your Xbox One when the game launches, and you'll be ready to go.
We're seeing some Battlefront 2 on screen here. Now this is going to be a trip to go back and play this.
Yeah, this will be a really cool one to see.
That looks so crisp.
The Star Wars engagement has been pretty phenomenal, and I'm super excited about a lot of these games.
Yeah, I
All
think a
right.
lot of people will love playing through them again.
Yeah.
Now that they have 4K TVs and things have changed a lot, I think
Absolutely.
yeah.
So that's a great list of OG Xbox backward compatibility games. What's going on in the world of 360 back compat?
Well, the technology that we used originally for the Xbox original games, we then took and applied that to Xbox One X to have Xbox One X enhanced 360 games. And in fact, we have a new set of enhanced games also coming out, and they are launching today, including
Nice.
Today,
Right now.
today, including a new title.
Whoa,
Here
here
we
we go.
go.
Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Red Dead Redemption, Darksiders, Gears of War 2, Portal 2, and Sonic Generations.
And Sonic Generations is new to the 360 back compat program all up, and it's releasing while it's enhanced as well.
Amazing. That's a great list.
Yeah,
I mean, Star Wars Force Unleashed, I love that game. My son actually plays it all the time, so I can't wait to see that enhanced. That's gonna look
They
great.
all look unbelievable. I will say that Red Dead looks amazing. Force Unleashed looks great, and Sonic Generations really pops with the color.
And you said today on that.
Today.
All right. Well, why are we still sitting here?
I don't know.
I want to get back into Red Dead
We can wrap it.
Redemption.
We're done. Yeah.
That's going to be a brilliant way to go back to Red Dead Redemption now as well, right? And see
Yeah,
it
I think
enhanced
so.
for
It,
X.
it looks, it's pretty stunning.
Okay, excellent. Bill, thank you.
Thank you.
So there you have it, a grand total of 19 titles coming online in April for OG back compat. So that's more than double the number featured in the initial release. Plus, we've got brand new Xbox One X enhanced 360 titles. You just saw the list there, amazing list. They look and feel fresher than ever, and just like Gears of War 2. So do you like the list, or are you making a fist? I want you to beam your reactions to #InsideXbox, and Rukari and Alex will feature your comments later in the show.
Keep speaking in rhymes. It's working out for you. Up next, a celebrity guest that I can hardly wait to talk with about the future of Ghost Recon Wildlands. And we'll also have the return of stealth legend Sam Fisher. And we've got Overkill's The Walking Dead, Xbox FanFest at E3 2018. I can't believe we're only 2 months away. And PUBG and just so much more.
I don't know how we're going to fit it all in. But before we step off the back compat train, we had a chance to catch up with Rod Ferguson, studio head of the Coalition and executive producer for Gears of War 2, about what it's like to see his groundbreaking title, Gears of War 2, enhanced on Xbox One X. Resurrected like a phoenix, you might say.
You might not.
Probably the number one thing people ask about is for a Gears 2 upgrade, and to be able to see that on the enhanced now on the Xbox One X, it looks so cool. There's a lot that Gears 2 brought to the franchise, and to revisit it now 10 years later and to see it look so good at 4K, it was just phenomenal.
6, commencing watch on rig. We'll meet you in land.
For Gears 2, we really wanted the scale to be about a war and not just a little battle the way that Gears 1 was. And so that really sets the scale. That's opening cinematic with Prescott and then getting onto the derrick and then riding the derrick to land down and meeting Ty. I just love that moment and the way that it all came together and fighting Brumox and fighting a Corpser and to have it all come crisply through in 4K, you're back in it. Like you feel like you're back playing Gears 2 again and you just want to get back into it and keep playing. To me, it's kind of miraculous that they can do these enhancements without touching the game code. Like with the fact that we as the developer of the game don't have to do anything and it's all just the back compat team doing it. Like I just love the fact that I can go back and play the game and it didn't take anything from our team.
Is Ty with you?
No, he jumped out before launch. But I see another lift up ahead.
Gears 1 came in super hot, and we felt like we had sacrificed some things around storytelling and gameplay that we really wanted to bring forward with Gears 2. And so, like, the Maria moment for us was, it established a bar for us in the franchise. The fact that we had a franchise that you can go from sort of comic booky action to kind of straightforward military to kind of super emotional. Like, you could be laughing in one moment and crying in the next. And the fact that this was all kind of done in large men in armor and chainsaws, like, it was crazy. Why is Gears 2 the most requested revisit? I think it has a lot to do with just how the game felt. I think there's a lot of things around the way multiplayer felt in Gears 2, and especially I know like River is one of the #1 map requests that we still haven't fulfilled to do it. I feel that all the time. So I think some of the locations for multiplayer, but I think it's the old school Horde, like living by your wits, that there weren't fortifications and there weren't systems in place, that it basically was planting shields, plant grenades, and hold up and fight for your life. And I think that kind of old school gameplay is what people really want to revisit with a contemporary visual. And I think the idea of having it at 4K now allows for that, so people can go back and have that nostalgia and that gameplay they really want, but have it look awesome on their 4K TV.